The Bombshell Brunette collection is a new addition to Chromasilk's hair color lineup of beautifully rich browns. In this video, we will share with you a new and exciting technique that demonstrates the versatility of using bombshell brunettes to create a transitioning multi-level base as support for beautifully enriched highlights. Our model has been highlighting her natural brunette hair to add dimension. However, this has resulted in a noticeable and unnatural looking contrast. Through the use of the Bombshell Brunette collection, we will update her look by adding richness, depth, and vibrancy. Step 1. First, we determine where our client parts her hair. The parting will determine the width of our top section. Next, section the sides out from just behind the ear, leaving the back as the fourth section. Because our model has regrowth, we will need to touch up her highlights in addition to adding new highlights. Mix Pure Light Power Lightener with a lower volume developer, as we will be coloring between the foils, and this can take some time. In this case, we will be using 20 volume developer. Step 2. We begin foiling in the side section using a diagonal back parting that is 1/4 inch wide. For natural looking highlights, you'll want to use a medium stitch. Because our model has pre-existing highlights, we will be using a highlight touch-up technique by segregating the previously highlighted pieces and retouching with lightener at the base. To protect, nourish, and even out porosity throughout the previously highlighted pieces, we will apply Silk Degree Shine treatment to the mid-shaft and ends. Neatly fold the foils twice over to avoid lightener being placed on previously lightened pieces. Step 3. We repeat the foil application through the other side, remembering to remain consistent in application with the previous section. Step 4. Moving on to the top section. We begin at the crown, using the same medium stitch weave as was used through the side sections. For this particular application on our model, we will continue to use a highlight touch-up technique consistent with her previous application using Pure Light Power Lightener with 20 volume developer at the regrowth and Silk Degree Shine treatment on the mid-shaft through her ends. Step 5. Now that the foil application is completed, we are ready to begin the application of color between the foils. Choose the Bombshell Brunette color that will enhance the look of your client. We have chosen to use Bombshell Brunette's 5.37 Golden Violet Light Brown mixed with Zero Lift Developer. We begin the all-over color application through the top section by very gently but thoroughly painting the chosen color from the scalp through to the edge of the foil. We repeat this same application through the sides, again delicately working between the foils and making sure to thoroughly saturate each strand. We leave the ends out for now in order to keep color from dripping onto the client's skin. We continue to apply the Bombshell Brunette's color 5.37 through the crown, stopping just above the occipital bone. Step 6. For the section below the occipital bone and into the nape, we mix and apply a color that is one level darker than the all-over. This is done in order to provide greater dimension and depth to the overall look. We will be using Bombshell Brunette's 4.37 Golden Violet Brown with Zero Lift Developer. Once we have applied the darker shade from the mid-shaft to the ends in the nape area, we will place a foil over this section to maintain neatness and precision. Step 7. Now that we have completed our application across the entire head, we are going to choose a Bombshell Brunette color that is lighter to apply to the porous ends of the hair. We will be using 6.37. The application of a lighter color will prevent the ends from grabbing too dark. Step 8. Once the application is complete, we will process for 15 minutes. Step 9. We apply Pravana sulfate-free shampoo and massage into the hair and scalp, following with a rinse. Using the desired shade of Bombshell Brunettes, we apply the toner from scalp to ends, being sure to fully saturate the lightened strands and process for 15 minutes. We've chosen to use 8.37 Golden Violet Light Blonde with Zero Lift Developer to add subtle warmth and dimensions to our highlights. Once the toner is processed, we rinse and massage shampoo into the hair and scalp and follow with a conditioning rinse and finish by drying and styling the hair. The finished look is natural and beautiful, with subtle, rich, and luxurious dimension. Your client, like our model, will radiate seductive charm with her new Chroma Silk Bombshell Brunette hair color. Keep in mind, the Bombshell Brunette collection can be used alone or with any Chroma Silk shade to create the richest, multi-dimensional brunettes available anywhere. Expand your brunette possibilities and give your clients customized, beautiful brunette shades they won't be able to achieve anywhere else. Some color combination recommendations include using our naturals 4N and 5N to make the shades cooler, our 5.7 to amp up the violet tones, or our Golden Series colors to create glimmering gold brunette tones. The Bombshell Brunette Collection, only from Pravana.